Welcome back. Well, it's time to get ready for the 2025 convention protests around the world. So this is a campaign to encourage all the XJWs to attend the convention. Now, what we're recommending and what we did last year is we attended, just so it's not overwhelming for anybody to do this, we attended just the Sunday evening. The Sunday when they leave the assembly, we were up there holding our signs out. So the last thing we want them to remember is our message, XJW friends. You know how you go to the assembly and you're watching the whole assembly and the Watchtower saves the best for the last and they pump you all up and they send you out the door with smiles? Well, we want to erase that with our message. So when they drive out of the assembly hall complex, we're there holding our billboard signs, or however we're going to do this. And I'm going to recommend that we kind of do this like Watchtower did. I'll show you what Watchtower did here in their assemblies, protests. We're going to go to JW Broadcasting, February 2025. This is just not too long ago. And we're going to show you what the Jehovah's Witnesses did in like yesterday, way back when, Rutherford's time. They wore placards. So we could do that. We could wear two placards just like Jehovah's Witnesses did. They stood in front of churches back then. They're advocating it today. They're bragging about what they did. So I say all over the world, we XJWs, we do the same. We follow their advice. Let's take a look at this.
April 15th, 1899 issue of the Watchtower sent out a call. Volunteers wanted. The plan? To stand at street corners outside of churches distributing the tract to anyone interested. Clergy members were not happy with this. They even tried to have the publishers arrested for distributing free tracts. Nonetheless, the Bible students courageously did not give up. In just 1 year, over 900,000 tracts were distributed at street corners all across North America and Europe.
So we can see there that the JWs, they stood in front of the churches. The churches called the authorities. There's nothing the authorities could do. We will do the same. We will stand in front of all the assembly halls with our placards with the message to the Jehovah's Witness. This will be the last thing that hits their brains when they leave the assembly on Sunday afternoon. So join our campaign. Let's look at a little bit more of how this is the training that they have given us, you and I.
Witnessing work was just getting started. In the 1920s, we launched a massive preaching campaign around the publication and public talk series, Millions Now Living Will Never Die. We thought outside the box and tried numerous methods to draw the public's attention. And it worked. Over the next several years, we developed even more methods of reaching people.
And will enable you to learn the way of righteousness.
Brothers and sisters even wore their public witnessing in the form of placards, known as sandwich boards, and magazine bags. Imagine being part of one.
And Brother Rutherford, of course, was a shorthand expert, and whenever you talked to him, he'd always be busy writing.
Okay, so there you have it. The placards, we could make placards. We could hang them around, one on your back, one on your front. You could go with placards. I think that's what I'm going to do here. And let's just get back to this here scene. I'll show you some of the stuff I've made up. Thumbnail here. Okay, here's our overall thumbnail for this convention, 2025 convention protest campaign. So we could talk to them about we could protest, stop lying, no more cover-ups. Shunned, this is our main theme, shunned but not forgotten, XJW friends. And that's the big thing that we want to advocate here is that we are shunned, but we are not forgotten. And this is a placard I might make up for myself. Shunned but not forgotten, leaves them with XJW friends. So then when they drive away, they can see that, yeah, we're the ones that are shunned, but we're not forgotten. So there's some ideas for you folks. The assembly program is coming up. It hasn't been released yet, so you check your area, check their website. They're in Canada here. They're holding most of these assemblies at the assembly halls, where the circuit assemblies were. They're no longer renting big stadiums like they did in Edmonton last year. That's a thing of the past now. I think they're broke. I don't think they can afford it. I don't think the people are showing up. That's what I think. So they're going to use their own property. Then they don't have to pay extra money to a coliseum or something. And so this is going to be an easy one. We get lots of appearances, because when they try to pack the assembly, the district convention, into an assembly hall, they have to have multiple programs to fit all their different areas in, all their different circuits in. So we're going to see that. We're going to be, so if we get out there Sunday, around 3 o'clock, when they start to leave the assembly, we're there for a couple of hours. We can meet with XJW friends and so forth. So this is the first video that we're putting out. We're going to be working these assemblies. We're going to be making some new plaque cards. Our plaque card is probably going to be something like this: shunned but not forgotten. That's the theme this year that we're going to be running through. We invite all of you guys around the world, if you want to take that as your theme, you can have at it. We just made this stuff up on Canva. You can send it to a printer. You can hand draw it on your plaque card if you want. That's what we did last year. I'm going to show you a little bit. I'm going to end up here with a clip of what we did last year, but I'm going to take this opportunity to say goodbye. Live your life with love, and don't forget about the power of protesting at the convention. It's a lot of power. You don't have to do every day. You just do that last day. So our message is the last thing that goes through their minds leaving that convention. They're going to have to realize that they have shunned a lot of people. But and if you're amongst the Jehovah's Witnesses and you're getting shunned, you're not forgotten. Just come on to xjwfriends.com. We have lives every Wednesday night with Joe and Fran, and lots of new people are coming out telling their story. There's a Discord channel. If you go in the descriptions of this video, all of our videos, you can access our Discord channel. It's a private community for XJWs. They can get together. We play games and we do a lot of things. We have movie nights, and we have information on all kinds of different things in that, in our Discord channel. So thanks again, folks, and we will see you at the protest at the conventions. We're getting ready for this. We'll run some more videos encouraging everyone to get involved. So we'll see you guys on the next video.
Okay, action. Welcome. Bob and Doug McKenzie have a message for you guys.